Hello everybody, and peace of Christ all of you. You will notice that we disabled the chat because we have many kids here and we don't want kids around. You don't come to my chat and you complain about what I say and what I do. You don't want it. Why you are here? Why you are here? No kids is allowed. I'm not going to waste my time. Why CP? Why you do that, CP? What this picture, CP? I mean, what a bunch of hypocrites. You never saw a picture of a cartoon? You never saw a picture of a woman? Why, CP? Anyway, we have no time for kids, and I have no joy in this chat actually anyway. I actually leave it just for you guys so you can share your thought. But obviously, we are getting, you know, not mature people, not too many. There's some. Erdogan, who he think he is a big shot. I mean, how dare you? How dare you? You know, the Muslims, they have the mentality of how dare you. You know, we dare. We dare to put Erdogan in cartoon, your prophet in cartoon, your Quran in cartoon, your believing cartoon, and let us see what you can do about it. And here you notice Erdogan, the potato. He is a big hero. But in cartoon. Why Erdogan, he say, okay, don't say I want to wage war in France. Why you don't do it? Potato coward. He will go, they insulted your prophet. You are the caliphate of Allah. It's true that under your command, all the nightclubs are open in the capital where your palace is. It's true that prostitution is #1 business in Turkey. It's true that alcohol and wine and you name it, all kind you want is there. It's true that drugs is very, very, very successful business in Turkey. But it's true too that you are a Muslim and you are very conservative Muslim. You know, a few months ago, they said, you know that the Saudi and the Turkish, they are enemies to each other, you know, because of Erdogan. Actually, since long time ago. The Ottoman, when they went all the way to Saudi Arabia, they killed and they tortured and they kidnapped and they raped a lot of Saudi women. At that time, for sure, it was not called Saudi Arabia. So they have a very ugly history of the Turkish against the people of Saudi Arabia. Erdogan, he tried to present himself that he is the one who defends Islam. But in the same time, this potato, he defends Islam only behind the microphone. As an example, just less than 24 hours ago, the Russian, they hit a big camp for those who they are paid by Erdogan, which are Muslim Brotherhood militant in the north of Syria. According to the terrorist, 87 of them get killed. According to other resource, more than 200 slaughtered by one hit of the Russian. And what Erdogan he did? Nothing. What he dared to do? Nothing. Those are his army. They are the one who he paid them. They are the one, which means when you hit them, you are hitting Turkey. What Erdogan dared to say? Nothing. Did he say to Putin, shame on you, I'm going to go launch war on you? He don't dare. And the Russian, they will attack tomorrow and the day after. And Erdogan, what he would do? He says, he made a comment, says, obviously the Russian don't want peace in Syria. That's it. So he's angry for his cartoon, more than angry for more than 200, we don't know how many, killed in one hit. They are terrorists from his supporters. His cartoon is a problem, you know. I mean, how dare you? A few days ago, a journalist from Netherlands, he insulted Erdogan. Let me see if I can find you the news. Give me a second. So they arrested him in Turkey after a Dutch journalist was arrested in Turkey in in this weekend for allegedly insulting President Erdogan. I mean, look how big the crime. You insult President Erdogan? Not only you cannot insult Allah or insult Muhammad, you cannot insult Erdogan because he is in the same rank, you know? He's God. And because you insulted Erdogan, we will put you in jail. All right. This is why I say to anyone who go to Turkey, when you go to Turkey as a tourist, you are risking your life. You can be kidnapped. You can be tortured by the police themselves, because this is a country run by a dictator. His name is Erdogan. He is arresting his own people, so why he would arrest you, you know? And you are not in your country no more. You lost the protection. So they arrested their journalist, thinking that by doing that, they will stop Dutch journalists from insulting Erdogan. So the journalists in Netherlands, they respond to Erdogan by this cartoon, which is perfect. I love it. They painted him as a dog, a beast, you know, the head of Erdogan, the legs of a beast. And underneath of him, there's a virgin journalist. And by the way, the journalist he arrested, she is a woman. You cannot insult Erdogan. You know, do you know what it's mean to insult Erdogan? This coward, he have no dignity. And actually, he made his own country a joke. And look what happened. Let me show you what happened in the news. If you search right now for the Turkish currency, just to show you how a stupid comment of somebody he think he's a big shot. Like, if Turkey is a like, what Erdogan will do if he is in the place of a Trump? You can imagine this guy will destroy the whole world. Imagine if you have the weapon and the army of USA. If you go and search for the Turkish currency, you will see that it is in the lowest ever. Let me go and find the news, which is the last 24 hours. Last 24 hours. And I will put it for you on the screen. Here we go. It's easy to say, it's easy to talk, it's easy to threat, it's easy, you know. But you are a president of Turkey, you idiot. You are not a president of America. You are bankrupt. If not the Prince of Qatar, Turkey will be bankrupt long time ago. Actually, it's already bankrupt. They are printing papers to pay salaries. That's why the money keep losing their value. They have no money. He was making a speech inside a meeting for his party, and somebody recorded. And in the speech, he was saying the American they threat that they can make up sanctions on Turkey. Go ahead, go ahead. What do you think Turkey is? Right away, the lira drop and is going to die. So when a person he make a threat, you think that this person is capable of the threat. He can do something. This guy always he threat Europe by the refugee. This is how weak he is. He is begging the European, if not the money of Europe, Turkey is done from a long time ago. And here we go to the sanctions, or let us say the Muslim, they decide to boycott France. Go ahead, you will die. France can make an order right now to boycott Morocco. All the tomato, all the sardine, all the fish, everything coming from Morocco, we will leave it for you in the shelves there. Tunisia, all the olive, all the oil, or whatever, you know, all your product is sold to France and Italy, especially France actually. So it is them who can boycott you and hurt you, not the opposite. And the funny, one of the Turkish leaders who is opposing Erdogan, he said to Erdogan, Erdogan, he boycott France, but his wife, she will not boycott their bags. Let me show you. He is asking Muslim not to buy, and his wife, she is doing shopping from France, buying the most expensive bags. I mean, this is really hilarious. So you are telling the Abdul, don't buy from France, and yet your wife, she do her shopping only from France, and she buy the most expensive bags from France. So look what the Turkish people, they are making fun of their own leader. But for sure, those Turkish, they don't live in Turkey, otherwise they will be arrested, or they are hiding their, identity. The Turkish are posting, look who is talking. He is asking you to boycott France, but his wife, she is purchasing the most expensive bags made in France. His wife, his daughter, all his family, they don't buy anything made locally. Even the faucet in his house is made in France, covered by gold when his country is collapsing. So this person, I'm very thankful that he exists. Maybe some of you will not agree. You see, European, they are so stupid. I'm talking about government. So stupid at the point they were discussing for many years to put Turkey inside European Union. And if this has happened, Europe is over. Now the European, they notice that Turkey, the secular, is not what they think. Even if they claim to be secular, even if Erdogan go, those people, they can flip over you in a second. Just make a cartoon against their prophet, even the one who claimed to be secular, and you will see what will happen. So this person, we can say he saved Europe from what's going to happen to Europe because of the stupid European leaders who just want to have more business and more countries join us, and we can go bigger and business will be good, and all what they care for is money. But there's a consequence. They wanted the cheap employment. This is what Turkey is, cheap employment, cheap product. But you buy cheap Turkish product, it will work for a week, two. You buy a Turkish t-shirt, you wash it, that's it, bye-bye. So I believe strongly that Erdogan is the best thing happening to Europe. And I hope in the coming election he will win the election, because this is the one who can destroy everything. Can be risky for you. The economy of Turkey is going to zero. It's already zero. He made even Muslims his enemy. If we count now how many Muslim countries are enemy to Erdogan and to Turkey, endless number. Actually, if I search right now, and let me do that, for Arab country boycott, Turkey. Let us see how long the list is. Let us start with Saudi Arabia. Here we go. This is a fresh news. Billions of dollars they lost because of Erdogan. And now the Turkish product, nobody buying it and nobody want it. They stopped even buying food from them. Emirat, Saudi Arabia, all those countries, Egypt, everybody is fighting Turkey. So look what happened. This person is so smart to the point. He have only one friend. His name is the Prince of Qatar. And the rest of the world become an enemy to him. Actually, you know, he have the president of Azerbaijan. And soon Azerbaijan, you know, already is, Trump, he spanked them. And they will leave Turkey alone. Which means what he thought he can do with Azerbaijan will not work. So the Saudi Arabia, they cut their relationship in any product coming from Turkey, and that will cost the economy more collapse, which means already is collapsing. Already the economy is dead. So this guy is seeking what? I mean, he is the most stupid idiot ever. Instead of trying to fix it, he think he can, you know, earn support by making speeches. Well, this can work for a minute, for two, but then people, they go to the street and they will find that their lira, it's worth nothing. And people who they have farms and people who are making a product, they want to sell it out, nobody's buying it. So you are telling them to boycott France? It's you are the last one who want that, because simply France can boycott you too. Already you have Emirat, you have Bahrain, you have Egypt, you have even Sudan now. They are going to start boycott Turkey. And just today, actually, the Prince of Emirat, he signed a bill to give $500 million to Sudan. Anyone knows why? For a very simple reason. Because Sudan, they agree to deport and to arrest every single Muslim Brotherhood and send them either to Egypt or to Emirat or Saudi Arabia, depending on the country they belong to. Most of them, they will be from Egypt. $500 million. A gift from Emirat. And let me find it in news just to show you we are not making things up. Let us see. Here we go. So the Muslim countries are fighting Erdogan heavily, and this is why this country is going to collapse and civil war is going to erupt. And remember, just a few days ago, the Kurdish, for the first time in their history, they established a new front where it's include all Kurdish parties, including the communists. For the first time, all of them became united. And that, I believe, is to prepare for them to seek the Kurdish state inside Turkey. And Kurdish inside Turkey is no less than 25 to 30 million. So it's not like a small number. They can take a part of Turkey easy. There's a part of Turkey where everybody there is Kurdish. There's no Turkish. And nobody actually speaks Turkish there. All of them, they speak only their language. Which means their business together, they don't deal with Turkish language. So things is going so bad for Turkey, and this guy is so busy with the cartoon. And you will notice that all those leaders who they have facing a big failure, they try to keep their population busy with the stupid things in order to forget about their pain. So I'm defending the prophet, cartoon of the prophet, insulted the prophet, etc. But in the same time, their country is in collapse. And that reminds me actually of another idiot. His name is Ramazan Kadyrov. Another drug dealer. This guy, they just arrested some of his men. They are hit men. Like, imagine how filthy those this Chechenian government is. Everybody knows that those people, they make money from illegal stuff, selling weapon and drugs. It's not a secret. This man, he made a threat to Macron, but he did not make it like a threat. He says, be careful about what you say, Macron. There's more than 1 billion Muslim. And then, second day, the Kremlin in Russia, they announced that this guy, he don't present the politics of Russia. He is just ruling small territory of Russia, and he have no right to present or to speak of abroad politics. So they put him in his place. You are just a drug dealer. We hired you after we took a Grozny and we killed all your father militants, and then we made you our puppy just to control for us. This is what the Russian did. This is nothing but a puppy. This guy, he betrayed his own people. He sided with the Russian just because they promise him, you know what, we can let you go. I mean, we can send you to Allah, free shipping and handling. Choose which one you want. We make you a president, do as you wish there, but you will be our puppy, and Chechnya will be under our control. Or we send you to Allah, which one you want. He chose to be their puppy. And since then, this guy, he think like he's a big shot. He's a guy want to do Hajj. He's a guy, actually, he just announced today that anyone, because the number of people who calling their children Muhammad in Chechnya became so small. So he announced in the birthday of the Prophet, which is going to be between the 28th and the 29th, which means today and tomorrow, anyone he named his son Muhammad, we will give him $1,300. Anyone he gave birth to a child and he named him Muhammad, we will give him what is equal to $1,300. By doing that, he's just trying to earn support because people, they are sick of his garbage and his gang. But you cannot get rid of him because still he is under the protection of Putin. Putin is the only one who can send him to where he deserves. So those people, they are, all of them, they are puppies. And when you listen to them, you think they are leaders, or do you think they are like a big deal, big shot, like Kadyrov is saying, who's Kadyrov? Who are you? What do you control exactly? Actually, Kadyrov is involved in killing Muslims more than anyone you can imagine. When the Russians decide to attack the Islamist terrorists in Syria, do you know they send what? They ask Kadyrov to send Chechenian brigade to fight Muslims. Muslim Sunni, under the command of Putin, chosen and sent and backed and armed by Kadyrov, sent to Syria to kill Muslim Sunni. So this guy in TV, he is defending Allah, Allahu Akbar, etc. But in reality, he is killing Muslims and he is killing terrorists like him. He forgot his history and his father's history. Where is the guy who want to establish Islamic State in Russia? Where is the guy who want to have independent? Where is the guy who, you know? And now they arrested some in Europe who they are working as a hitman for him. It's a mafia. If you go in France, you see the Chechenian. If you remember, a few weeks ago, I posted a video in Instagram. I don't know how many of you saw it, about Chechenian mafia fighting with Moroccan mafia in France. This is why France actually became, I mean, it's horrible what's happening in France. All of this happening in France because of the stupid system they have there. Liberals, they open their borders. Anyone want to come. Actually, I just saw in the news that there is 2 groups, you know, who support sport in Tunisia. Because their team lost, they threat that 1,000 of them, they will immigrate to Italy. I mean, you immigrate to Italy because your team lost a game? This is how open the border for them. They just lost a game in football. And you can search it right now. Let me do it. Look like we have to do a search every 5 minutes. It is hilarious how stupid European countries act when it's come to immigration. Get a search for the last 24 hours. Get the fresh news. Okay, let us see. I need to find what was the threat to immigrate to Italy. Give me a second. It's amazing. As always I say, stupidity is amazing, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. They lose again. Okay, we are going to immigrate to Italy. And then you will find an Italian people who claim to be Christians. They are saying, yeah, they have the right to come. Why not? I mean, what's wrong with you? I don't know. I cannot find it in English. I saw it in the RT news. Let us see. A threat over again. Let us change the title search. Here we go. I mean, it's hard to believe. It's hard to believe, but this is how stupid Europe is. Hundreds are threatening to head for Italy in Tunisia football. Anyone in Islamic country, he get upset from something, he go to Europe. You don't like the pizza, he go to Italy. You don't like the cheese in Morocco, he go to France. And now in France, actually, last time I was there, there is a group of soldiers in every street. Just in the last 24 hours, they empty the victory, I don't know what they call it. They empty that tourist area because they receive many threats. This is France today. Because of what? Because of the stupid policy, anyone he can come to the country and ask for refugee, and then we give him papers. And this is what happened exactly with the Chechenian guy. He and his family, they get a salary, they have a free apartment, they have a free schooling. Imagine you French people, you paid for his school. And now the Chechenian in Chechenia threaten you. Bring more. You need to bring more. Everybody is welcome. This is what happened to this stupid system. I mean, I never heard of a country bring everybody. I mean, who wanna come, just come. Criminals come, drug dealer come, who just come. And not only that, if you say that this is a threat, those are people who believe in terrorism. Those people, they can be a threat to your safety. They will call you Islamophobic. And now in Europe, if they see a bag in the street, they will think it's a terrorist who left it there. Who is the one who have a phobia now? But this phobia is coming from reality because the threat is real. So you accuse everybody of phobia when the fact, this is not a phobia, it's a real threat. As you see, presidents of their countries, they are threatening to kill the one who insult Muhammad. Oh, we lost our internet. Well, I hope it's going to come back. if you lose the internet, just refresh your page, please, because usually it happened this way. All right, refresh your page is going to work, and if we lose it for good, then we say goodbye. All right, because sometimes we lose internet here, that my connection is not good, my location is not good. So Erdogan, when he threat, the reason he threat actually, because he is used to European be tempted, so let's say not tempted, sorry, intimidated by him. They are just trying to stay away from the problem, but they don't want to solve the problem. So this guy, he keeps threatening them, and they do, and then I will open my borders for you, I will send refugee for you, and then they do. I say, okay, what do you want? How much money you want? And he come back, they give him billions of dollars, and then he come back after a few months, he asks for more. It's like a puppy who keep asking for more bones, and those stupid European government, they keep giving him bones. Nobody want to stand for him, says, listen, we are not a cow who give you free milk. We are going to close our borders. Anyone will get close to it, he will send him back to you. You see, according to international law, when somebody seek refugee, he should seek it in the first country where it's safe, close to his border. You don't go all the way to USA. As an example, if you are a person who is from Puerto Rico, sorry, not Puerto Rico, it's part of USA. Someone is part of, let's say, Cuba. Cuba is the between them and USA is just the ocean, close the ocean. This is the first country. But if you are coming from Ecuador, you have to cross many countries, or Costa Rica, before you arrive to USA. You should not be given asylum, because simply there's many countries you went through where it's safe for you while you are coming all the way. So they are seeking better life, they are not seeking asylum. Why somebody coming from Afghanistan is coming all the way to Europe? He is going through many countries before he go there. What about a person from Afghanistan? He go to Iran or to Turkey, and they are Islamic country. What about Chechnya, Azerbaijan? No, because they will not go there, because they are, you know, those people are stupid. They will not give them free food, free salary, free health insurance. He stay for the rest coming 20 years. He is doing nothing. He having babies, and then the babies he make, the government pay for his babies. Your system is stupid. Your government is stupid, and it's time to change everything. The immigration law in Europe have to be changed. Same as Trump he did. You see, Trump, he did the right thing. When he came, he says, well, this is lotto. Lotto. I mean, have you ever heard of somebody coming to a country by lotto? Why? We buy a ticket? Yes, you buy actually for free, even the ticket for free. You fill up application, you send it by mail, and then they make a lotto, and if you are the lucky, even if you are a terrorist, you will come to USA. And not only that, this lotto is racist, because they forbid anyone European to apply for it. If you are European, you cannot apply for the lotto. Racist. This is racist against white people too. And then after you get the lotto, then you can bring even your family. Like me as an immigrant now, I can bring all my family, and you know, we are big families. So what we do, I invite, let's say, a brother, and then the brother, he bring his wife with him, because this is his family. He have the right to bring his wife, and then his wife, she can invite her brother. It's endless. So Trump, he said, you know, this is garbage. This is not right. You bring one, he bring 1,000, and then the 1,000 bring 10,000, and there's no control of this. In America, there is people who they are homeless. Why you want to bring more people? Go to California, they cannot even pay for the rent. Those people you bring, who is going to take care of them? So it is time for Europe to have a Trump. You know, last time when I was in Europe, I sat next to a person, and then I discovered he's from Italy. So he asked me, where are you from? I said, USA. He said, Trump, man, is racist, etc. I said, why is racist? He said, he closed the border. I said, if I go to Italy right now and I don't have a visa, what do you do? He said, they will arrest you. I said, so are you racist in Italy? If you go to Mexico, the Mexican will arrest you if you have no visa. And they have the right to do so. They are not being racist. This is the law. What does this have to do with racism? All those who they call themselves Democrat, they have fences around their houses and they have guards, but they don't want the police. But they want the police only for their houses. They don't walk without the police. Defund the police. We don't want walls, but they have big, huge walls with electronic and security cameras everywhere. They don't have walls. They don't want walls in the border. They want walls around their houses. They are against oil production, but all of them, they are driving the most fancy, expensive, consuming to oil cars. Did you see the car of Biden? I mean, what car he is using? I mean, what those guys are talking about? They are against you know, we want to go green. The most hypocrite ever. And this is why we have Erdogan, because we have a bunch of hypocrites. They never deal with him. Nobody want to deal with the monkey. And nobody want to say he's a monkey. This guy is all over the place. Nobody want to take him and put him in his place. And this is why he thinks he's powerful. I always use an example of a cockroach. You know, when you see a woman, she jump in the top of the chair, she saw what? She saw a cockroach. What's wrong with you? What happened? Well, cockroach. It's a cockroach. It's a stupid cockroach. You can step on him and you can smash him. You are 6 foot tall and he is a cockroach. He's disgusting. No, he's not disgusting. You are stupid. And what do you do about it if he's disgusting? You leave him in your room? You leave the room for him? So you jump in the top of the chair, you hide from him, so you go in your bed? And this is exactly what's happening with Erdogan. He is the cockroach who's all over Europe. And because nobody want to stop him, he behaves in such a way. If European, they have a meeting, one meeting together, says, you know what, we are going to put sanctions in Turkey. How come you are so good to put sanctions in Russia, but you are not so good to put sanctions in Turkey? How come every 2 weeks you have a new sanction in Russia? What is the problem? Cheap employment, isn't it? George Soros, he wants more employment for his manufacturers. He's controlling Europe. He cannot close the borders with Turkey. Who's going to work in his business? He wants somebody who will accept 300 euros. Somebody he sleep under the stairs. Not a citizen who will ask for good salary and health insurance. And retirement. It is time to stand up for this cockroach, who he think he is God. You cannot insult Prophet Muhammad. No, we can. And nobody can tell us we insult who and what to insult not who. They make a cartoon actually for the president of France. And the funny, as I know, Muslims are not allowed to make cartoon or to make a drawing. It's haram. Allah will punish you in the day of judgment, brother. Oh boy. So make cartoon. Okay, somebody make a cartoon. Actually, I like it, the idea of making cartoon. Make a cartoon, Muslims. Why you don't make cartoon? No, we cannot, you know, we cannot fight your point because your cartoon is exposing the truth. It's not a cartoon. It's exposing the evil of religion. This is why a little pencil can scare the hell of this religion, for it's a cult, for it's false, for it's disgusting. A pencil scared the hell of you. And look now, as a response to your behavior, aggressive behavior against France, everybody is supporting France. And everybody is posting the cartoon. And the newspapers start publishing the cartoon again and again and again. And they will not stop. Because you're asking for it. I mean, they are so foolish to the point. They are encouraging people by the stupidity they do to do more. You see, I made a cartoon before, and I mean a video before about this teacher who was slaughtered by the filthy criminal. It was a cartoon in a room. Classroom have a few students. If not the Muslims make it a big deal, the cartoon will stay there. And nobody will notice how filthy Islam is. As simple as that. It's a teacher. He have a cartoon even of Macron, the president. He have a cartoon of Trump. He have a cartoon of everybody. He's showing them freedom of speech. If they did not make a story of it, the cartoon stay there. But because they are stupid and they are arrogant and they are so proud on nothing, your prophet is the joke of everybody. And you wanted to prove that Islam is a peaceful religion by doing what? By slaughtering the one who insulted Muhammad. How many billion you will slaughter? Everybody is making fun of Muhammad. And even the one who don't say to you Muhammad is a scam, in his heart he is saying it. There's a sign I remember. Where it says, behead the one who insulted the Prophet. You remember it? Islam is peace. Okay. You see it? This is in Europe. Those are signs you see in Europe. Imagine the stupid European, they let those people stay in their country after walking with those signs. And instead of arresting all of them, obviously they are saying to you, we are going to kill you. And you do not need to look for them, they are there. Just grab them all. They just committed a crime. It says clearly, behead those who insult Islam. And what the European government did do? Nothing. So the problem is not Islam. The problem is the stupid European government. Because if not the stupid government of Europe, we will not have this problem. Look, this is a child. This is a child. And this is his mother taking a picture of him. Those are the future terrorists. Behead all those who insult the Prophet. His mother, she printed the picture. She made him carry it. She is in welfare. She is a refugee. And you are paying for her, paying for her children. So when they grow, they will behead you. Super intelligent governments in Europe. I mean, can you go stupid more than this? No, you cannot. You cannot. Garbage in, garbage out. And the funny, a Muslim, he will say to you, we need to criminalize anyone who insults Islam. You Muslim, you insult Christianity, you insult atheists, you insult everybody. Can we criminalize you too? No, you cannot do that. Cowards. Now, if you really care and you support your freedom, not my freedom. Don't worry about I fight for my freedom. If you support your freedom, then you should support those cartoons. If you have a Facebook page, what about right now you go and you post the cartoon of Erdogan? Which is a person present a fact. If you remember, there's a person, his name is mentioned in my book, the first one and the second one. His name is Harun Yahya. Harun Yahya and Erdogan, they are very close and they are from the same organization. And both of them, they are Sufi Muslims, which is not a Muslim really. I mean, it's just a dancing club. This is what Sufism is. Party, sex, drinking. This person who I made, I mentioned his name in my book, not because I want to mention his name, but he is the one who come with the propaganda that Islam and Quran have science. He have additional name to his name. His real name actually is Adnan Oktar. Erdogan is no different from Adnan Oktar. And this is the case of the Islamic or the Islam in Turkey. You speak about Muhammad, they will be all over the place. But then you check what religion they are following, you will find that they are following a religion of belly dancing. This is what they follow. This is Adnan Oktar, and he is praising Allah, teaching people about the miracle of the Quran, the scientific miracle of the Quran, and very famous person who was a friend to Erdogan. He got donation from all Muslims around the world, and he became very filthy, rich, and this is what he do. I don't know if I can play this for you because it's not. But anyway, I mean, you got the idea. You can search his name. This is what he do. Live on TV. This is not an insult to their religion. A person who is a sheikh, he have only girls who they are not virgin for sure, and all of them they have a breast job, plastic surgery, they have tons of makeup, and all of them they are blonde. Anyway, so this is Turkey, the Islamic Turkey. If you go right now and search nightclub in Turkey, what you will find? I mean, this Erdogan, he says he don't, he is against insulting Islam. But isn't it insult to Islam that you are hosting nightclubs, bars, prostitution business? If you download any app, the second you put the location Turkey, what you will find? Go and check it out. Nothing but advertising for prostitution. So in public, there are people who defend Islam. In reality, they are perverted people. I will not be surprised if Erdogan himself, he run many nightclubs under somebody's name. Because this is the major business in Turkey. So in the front of TV, we recite the Quran, we say Allahu Akbar. We go to the street, we find people wearing bikini. That is Turkey, Erdogan. And there's many naive Muslims who don't live in Turkey. They think that Erdogan is really a Muslim, supposedly Allahu Akbar, he defends Islam, he makes speeches. In reality, go on the street. Just go on the street. What about right now? We type in YouTube. I have to go soon actually, but let us do this. If I say nightlife in Turkey, you should not have nightlife in Turkey. What do you mean nightlife in Turkey? There is no way. This is a place where people, they pray 5 times a day. What are you talking about? Nightlife in Turkey? Like, hello? What nightlife in Turkey? There's no such a thing. This is a lie. It's not true. You look at the stage, women are wearing nothing. Whiskey, vodka, and you know, this is like this is Turkey. This is the real Turkey. The second you say Muhammad, they are all over you. A second after you say whiskey, everybody is in the stage. This is Turkey. Praise be to Allah. I mean, who can say no to Turkey? You know, come on. This is how the economy is running in Turkey. This is under Erdogan. So when this liar, he tried to present himself that he is the caliphate, he is the one who cares for Islam, he is the one who practices Islam, he don't. Because everyone knows that Islam is religion and government, not only a religion. And if the governor don't want to practice Islam, that means he is not a Muslim. As simple as that. So if you say to me that Erdogan is a Muslim, you are fooling yourself. He is just using Islam as a cover-up to rule. And this is the case for the Ottoman. The Ottoman always used the poor Muslims to control them by the name of religion. They want you to fight in their army. What they do, fighting the kuffar, Allahu Akbar, but at the same time they are fighting in the side of the kuffar. When the Turkish they side with the German, I mean, isn't it the German kuffar for them? But when they go in the Middle East, the sheikhs, they were asking Muslim to join the army of the Ottoman because we are fighting the kuffar, brother. But isn't it the German kuffar themselves too? So what, brother? The same as Kadyrov in Chechnya. He say he's a Muslim, he is defending Islam, but at the same time he sent his men to fight and to kill Muslims in Syria. We are fighting who in Syria? The kuffar, brother. And supposedly Kadyrov is a good Muslim. Anyway, I think it's time to go, and I'm sorry to disable the chat, and this is why we don't have big number of people here, because look like people, they like just, you know, blah 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 thing to share in the comment section. I disabled them because it's giving me headache to answer all the silly and stupid ones. And if you are a person who get offended from what I say, don't come to my chat. I mean, look, today I did disable it because of those people. Why you are coming? Why you are here? I mean, who's forcing you? You are like Erdogan, who claim decency, and then you come to nightclub. So if here we are showing you pictures you don't like, why you are coming here? Why you are here? They get, you know, they get upset from a cartoon. Why you are showing this, CP? This is not a Christian, CP. It's a cartoon, you stupid idiot. What, you get excited with the cartoon? Or with Erdogan? Because one of them is making you excited, obviously. So, if you don't find that what we say and what we show here fit for your majesty, nobody is inviting you. I did not go to your house and say, come, drag you from your hand. Just don't come. Leave. We want here adult, mature people. No place for stupid ones. And actually, you know and I know that those who complain about those pictures are the one usually they watch them. And they enjoy them very much. But they want to show, it's a short time, they want to show you decency, that they are decent. It's a cartoon. Stupid people. I see more cartoon here. Interesting. Maybe I will make another section for, I hope more cartoon of Erdogan will come soon. And actually, if you focus on this cartoon, I don't know if you focus on the details. Erdogan is drinking something, and she is serving him a drink too. And I think he served a French wine, yet he is asking Muslims to boycott the French product. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good time with us today. Download the video, share it with your friends, and we'll see you soon again. I want to go out for some work, and then I will go out for a walk. The weather is fantastic today. It's cold, but fantastic, because after seeing this cartoon, I cannot feel the cold no more. It's so hot, brother. Takbir. I bet you if Zakir Naik is here, he will say this cartoon, brother Titter. If you watch cartoon like this, that will make you excited, and prove it scientifically. And me as a Muslim, when I see the cartoon, I get excited. And brother here, I think we should not look at the cartoon, because as you see, it's someone else with the women, and this is, you know, this is what they would do. They get excited for anything, yet they are decent people. If you remember, there's a hadith where a bunch of Muslims, supposedly I'm done, right? A bunch of Muslims, they came to the caliphate. In this case, the caliphate was not ErDOGan, was someone else, was Uthman. And they said to him that there's a homosexual, he's leading us in the prayer, and he is causing us temptation. Is what? He is causing us temptation. Let me see if I can find the story. Here we go. And this is Sahih Bukhari. Here you notice how Islam make you a weird person. This religion claims that Islam is against homosexuality. Yet the followers of Islam, they get tempted by a person who is a homosexual, and he bent over. Well, obviously all of you are homosexual then. Because how you get tempted by a person who is a homosexual, who bent in front of you when he pray? They are coming to the caliphate to complain, saying to him, we are led in a prayer by a person who caused fitna, which means temptation, problem, trouble, trial, affliction. This is the Muslim translation. And we are afraid of being sinful. Like when you see this, what is the problem? What trial, affliction, what he's doing? In following him, Uthman said, well, the prayer is the best deed people can do, so do the good deeds, you know? And some of them, when they do the good deed, avoid those bad deeds. As Zuhri said, in our opinion, we should not offer salat behind a feminine person. Unless there is no alternative. So, who is the problem? A person who is homosexual. How you get tempted by him? Unless you are a homosexual. And then the caliphate, by the way, Uthman himself, he is a homosexual. If you read my book, Sex and Allah, you will find tons of reference of all the people of Mecca. Homosexuality is very popular in Mecca. Very, very popular. Actually, if you go and find in the books of the Shia, you will find that they are saying that the uncle of Muhammad, he cannot cool down except by the sperm of men. Nothing make him relax. This is in their books. The Muslim books. So this religion speak of something and do the opposite, and ErDOGan is no different. He speak of morality, dignity, respect, but he have no respect. He just arrested a woman for insulting him, and she is a journalist from Netherlands. Where is dignity of women? Why you arrest a woman? Let us say, you know, you are a man, a power, you are a king, a woman, she insulted you. What about you say, I forgive you? No, you cannot. He's so powerful. Actually, the fact he is so coward. The same as the one who attacked our sister in the speaking corner. He's so powerful to slam a woman. See how great, how brave he is? And this is ErDOGan, and this is the case of this religion. In public, they are Muslims. Indoor, they are whiskey drinkers. The kuffar are lousy people. They sleep, each other, blah 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 blah, and then they practice everything. You can't even imagine sometimes what they practice. In Yemen, they force children to wear a chastity belt. Children, kids. Why? Because it's not safe for a child to be in the street alone, to play. So before your child go on the street, you put a chastity belt around his waist so nobody is going to rape him or her. This is how good and safe the society under Islam. It makes you a true believer, a good behavior person. Thank you everybody for being here. And again, we are not speaking against, we are speaking the truth. We are telling how things is, and we are not putting makeup on it. This is the truth. If you remember, look like I'm not going to finish today. If you remember, there's actually I just saw the reason I remember him. It shows here in my YouTube page. 7 years ago, a debate between who? Between Ramadan. Who is this Ramadan? This is the grandson of the founder of the Muslim Brotherhood. He was teaching in the highest European universities. And then they found out that this Muslim scholar is the biggest, rapist in Europe. Actually, just yesterday, more women, they joined the rape, and they provide more evidence about his rape. Every few weeks, more women come in and say he did rape us, and they bring proof. Big mouth about the Western, how lousy they are. Oh, Muslim women, they sleep around. They have a boyfriend. They wear short skirt. But when you go inside this society, you will see that this society is like a tree. From outside, look like a tree, but inside is eaten by worms. Drugs, sex, prostitution, you name it. And this is after all the control of the government, where if you break the law, which is Islamic law, they will arrest you. So after all, still they are doing this. So imagine if there's no Islamic government. And they are very good to arrest you if you insult Islam, but if you are a person who is doing prostitution, it's okay. They just arrested somebody yesterday. He insulted the Prophet in Jordan. Same in Algeria. Same in Morocco. Anyone make a post against Islam or say something you don't, even if he's a Muslim, by the way. Actually, if you're a Muslim, this is even worse. And those are Muslims. This is the only way to protect this cult from collapsing. If you say something, you open your mouth, we arrest you. But for how long that will work? All days is over. Islam nothing but garbage, and the proof is garbage in, garbage out. If Islam is making better of a human being, then we will not find this Chechenian boy coming after a person who making a cartoon or showing a cartoon. How many times they make a cartoon of Jesus? The same in newspaper. And how many of them get killed because of the cartoon of Jesus? Never. Garbage in, garbage out. And if a religion is scared of cartoon, that means this religion itself is made of cartoon. When cartoons scare you, cartoon you are. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you all Until we see you soon again, don't forget to download the video. I'm not going to keep them. Maybe in a few hours from now, I will delete all the videos on my pages as usual. Don't think I'm deleting I'm not coming back, but always I delete videos from my page. I don't keep them. Subscribe to those who download the videos and share them in their page. And always, if you want to find a new video, let us say I posted a video and then you came to watch it, you could not watch it before, you want to find a search for the same title, or for the last 24 hours videos about Erdogan cartoon, and you will find it. This is the best way to find. Thank you very much. May the Lord bless you. And this is your brother Christian Prince wishing you the best of time with the cartoon of the best of days. Thank you.